places like St. James and Manchester must now travel to Kingston in order to exercise their constitutional right to vote. Many may be unaware of this change, and failure to pick this up early could result in their disenfranchisement. The PNP finds this deeply
So, for the persons on Bolo VNR clips, big up to the people on Bolo VNR. Good evening. Bolo VNR 2.0. Good day, good evening. This is my third live stream today, or fourth. I don't remember. But this is what happens when you're close to an election. So, the news cycle, I don't have the time to do recordings right now. I don't have the time to record a video and post it. The news them is coming off hot off of the skillet. Hot. You see me? So I just have to tell you what I go on and go into the update as fast as possible. If me have to go do 6 live stream for the day, potentially a 6 live stream for the day. I'd right there to the ball game there. You understand? So keep in tune, ladies and gentlemen. Like and share the videos. Alright. Shout out to all of the new subs that is a part of the platform. Big up to all of you guys. No. Splash did you want to go on? No, you know what big things are going, brother. So I just wanna remind, well, I didn't get to do this on Bolo VNR clips. So let me play it again before we go into the substantive reason why we're here. Pastor Peter Chamber. Shall come here? Listen to this from Peter Bunting.
The People's National Party wishes to draw attention to some troubling changes in the arrangements for election day workers, police, and the military who vote tomorrow, Friday, August 29th, 2025.
Serious.
It is normal for election day workers, members of the JCF and the JDF to cast their ballots ahead of the general elections. The party has received reports that a number of police officers assigned to non-geographic formations, for example, chaplaincy, narcotics, and the National Intelligence Bureau, have had their traditional polling stations changed to Kingston, despite having previously voted in rural parishes across the island for their entire careers. This arrangement means, for example, that officers who have consistently voted in places like St. James and Manchester must now travel to Kingston in order to exercise their constitutional right to vote. Many may be unaware of this change, and failure to pick this up early could result in their disenfranchisement. The PNP...
This disenfranchisement just means that they will not be able to exercise their democratic right to vote because these changes were made suddenly, and it's quite unfair, ladies and gentlemen, and it's quite cheeky. It screams, why? I don't trust you, you know? Why make this change? The officers used to go to the location that they never WhatsApp. Patricia, big up, baby. The officers them used to go at a rural polling. Yes, the officers them used to go to a rural polling station. Cause you know, so the officers them and the teachers and others, they vote first in elections. Now, in terms of the officers specifically in St. James and Manchester, why would they move their polling stations from the regular where it was years? Every election them vote with this. Why would they move it from there to Kingston? Do you know how far St. James is from Kingston? And Manchester? It's like, if I was those officers, putting myself in their shoe, you're telling me that you don't want me to vote. You're telling me that I must stay on my yard. And that you tell me, no? You know how the road them bad for you go travel from St. James to Kingston just to go vote? A gas money, that expense, wear and tear by your vehicle. They might give them every reason not to vote. Why did they make this change at the 11th hour? Member says I went at the 29th, at tomorrow the man them supposed to go voting, brother. And then you hear Peter Bunting say, some of them might even not be aware that the change has been made. That even make it worse. So a man goes to Bobston and say them a go vote, a police say him a go vote. And him guard the place where him usually a go vote. When him look the place lock up. And him all go there all late. And him a wonder what kind of ghost town business is a go on there, so. Next thing you know, it'll take too long for you reach Kingston, you now can't vote again. Why would the EOJ, and you can't tell me say JLP is involved in this Antonis because the EOJ they are officer Prime Minister. So me I use my deductive reason and said them have something to do with it too. Why would they change it at the 11th hour? And the next question I have to ask, what them are going to do to us Wednesday? What them are going to tell us say Monday before Wednesday? What kind of changes them are going to make? This come like when they want to try to turn Portmore in one parish just for them win. Just for Terry Long.
You about to move some furniture around here if you touch my leg. It's love. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. That's why. Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you was sitting right here on this couch? I was trying to, but I seen him before he did. Get the hell out of the studio.
Cheeky business. Big up in new subs them. Cheeky business the man them a deal with, brother. The man them now moving no clean election. A dirty business them are going with. Straight like that. You feel me I deal with, but me go move on cause me do a whole live stream already about this. You feel me I say? Me do a whole live stream already about this. We are gonna move on to Pastor Peter Chambers. That video we in just chat. Listen to, and by the way, make sure that you guys go over to the pastor's page, Peter Chambers. Alright, let me show you in page. And everybody will sub up to the pastor. See there? That is the handle. Peter Chambers 6461. From you type in that in the YouTube and see picture the one blue P. Yeah. So Peter Chambers 6461. That is his URL. If you go directly to his page. Once you type in that in the search bar for YouTube, you can't miss the apostle. You feel me I deal with? No. In this one, the title of his video is Minister Vaz is practicing witchcraft rituals and cyber attack is done to steal the election. That is the title of Peter Chambers' video. Let's go.
Your apostle Elijah Peter Chambers here. It is imperative that I do this video continue on a continuation of Balak and Balaam's situation. However, why we are heading in this avenue, it is because of a video that was sent out by the Minister of, I don't know if it's transport, I can't remember, Energy and Transport, Minister Vaz,
yes,
who had a bottle of rum,
yes,
sprinkled on the buses that they bought to transport our children, and then they brought in another minister pouring holy oil. There's no scripture that declares that holy oil is coming from the heavenlies. And I talk about the level of evil which that is taking place in this land. You evil ones who support evil are always the ones who attack, oppose, resist. But I want everyone to understand.
You about to move some furniture around here if you touch my leg. It's love. Matter of fact, don't move that hand no more. That's why. Mike, you mean to tell me Diddy was touching on your leg while you was sitting right here on this couch? I was trying to, but I seen him before he did. Get the hell out of the studio.
Shout out to Mr. Ricketts or Miss Ricketts. I didn't hear the first name, but big up. Shout out to the new subs. You know what I mean?
Witchcraft taking place by this present government. What?
Because I'm favored by God. Like when I see people's wives and stuff, I don't even look at them.
Subscribe to the channel.
I don't want to look at nothing I don't have.
Shout out to Sunny Automobile. Damn, I can't do this. I can't be interrupted like that. Let's continue. So much.
Doing.
But big up to all our new subs them still.
Giving the spirit of the dead legal rights to control the buses.
You hear that?
And you cannot delegate, say you're asking for coverage and using demonic powers. Why didn't you call for the remnants,
Exactly.
the church? And then you have another set of people cursing the church about the church doing the same thing. Who the church? What is the church? Not everyone that declares that they are of the church are the church. Remember, the Mormons say that they are the Latter-day Church of Jesus Christ.
And that's one good point, where Pastor Apostle make a while ago. Because you know say a whole heap of people always across the church. But then you have to identify the church different from the demon them we are going like say them a church. You have to identify the evil and separate the evil from the church. But you would have to first have to know the principles of the church then follow. You would have to know the principles of God. If you know say, alright, you know say them people are going like them are church people, but them not represent God. Are you, that's why the Bible says study and show yourself approved. You feel what I deal with? So people always across the church, but when you look deep down into it, and the church, are some evil people, them are some evil doer them have nothing to do with God. You see me?
Who they preach. The Mormons has nothing to do with Jesus Christ, the Son of the living God. Though they use the name.
Kim on, what's up?
So a lot of people use the name, but they are not of the kingdom. They are those that comes into the fold, that comes into the body of Christ, that are not of the kingdom of God. The Bible said many are called, but few are chosen. So what literally is taking place with the situation with the vase? Evil spirits will legally control the buses.
You hear that?
Because the rum now, they use the rum to feed evil spirits. They use it for protection. And the evil spirit can't protect you. Evil spirit destroys you. The only power that has the legal rights to protect you, it is through the name of Jesus. There is no other name given among men whereby we must be saved. So the other minister who came with the holy water, they are under the disguise of Christianity, but delegating occultic practices. So the two of them, the minister and Minister Gavaz, make matters worse. So the parents of Jamaica, we've got to be very, very concerned. Should I send my children these buses that is delegated by evil? Another question.
Good question.
Most of you came out and bashed me. I think this young man by the name of Daniel, he said that he's a prophet, but the Lord told me that he didn't call him as a prophet. He was ordained as a prophet by men. And that is why Brother Daniel is supporting the evil. And I keep saying it over and over. Those who support this government, you are supporting evil.
You hear that?
And it will be exposed on a regular basis. You will see it blatantly. And I'm wondering, are we blind? Are we so blind that we see the blatant witchcraft delegation of the rituals of the graveyard spirit? Listen,
on stage,
Minister Vaz, we're not fooled to this.
Joke, brother.
You're communicating with the graveyard spirits, and I'm going to link you to everything, and for you to understand what is happening here. The revival order, the Kumina, and the Pokomania, they're from three categories, but these are ancestral spirits, West Africa spirits. What you literally did, you wake up the spirit of the dead. You're giving the spirit of the dead legal rights to control the bus.
You hear that?
So if you are giving the spirit of the dead legal rights to protect the bus according to you,
Mighty God.
then that means there's a death warrant for our children.
Wow.
There is a death warrant for children. The Bible said that you should not go down to Egypt. Egypt means witchcraft, obia, iniquity, voodoo, the occultists, the lodges, the dealerants, the Illuminati. And a lot of us are on, most of the ministers in the present cabinet, they are grandmasters. They have initiated themselves into the dark world.
Not deaf? Alright.
So I want
some of them not even hide. Some of them not
when
even
you asked me last Saturday if I'm okay, I'm okay. Hearty, healthy and strong. And let me tell you something.
Xavier, man, you man I talk to, you know. Yeah, man. So let me just rewind that for you.
So I want Xavier, man.
Yes.
When you asked me last Saturday if I'm okay, I'm okay.
Yes.
Hearty, healthy and strong.
Right.
And let me tell you something. Most of you are trying to fight me in the spiritual realm. It doesn't make sense. You can't win me.
Mighty
I'm
God.
an eagle and you are like chicken and sense fowl.
Yo, Apostle Peter Chambers say, yo, una try fight him in a spiritual realm. Man say my eagle una chichi and sense fowl. God damn. Woo,
I'm an eagle. You can't shoot down an eagle so easy.
Yo.
Eagles they are so fierce in the sky. Their power in the atmospheric realm, you can't beat them. So if you want to win a spiritual battle, you have to be above them.
Yes.
And I'm above you all in the spirit. And that is why everything that you send at me, every blow that you send, demonically, it bounces back. It goes back to you.
Back to the center.
Because you cannot touch the Lord's anointed. And the children of Israel, that is Numbers 22 verses 1. And the children of Israel set forward and pitched in the plains of Moab, and this side Jordan by Jericho. And Balak the son of Zippor saw all that Israel had done to the Amorites. And Moab was so afraid of the people because they were many. You don't see what is happening in Jamaica. More people are supporting the PNP party. So the people became afraid because they were many. And Moab was distressed because of the children of Israel. And Moab said unto the elders of Midian, now shall this company link up all that are around about us, as the ox linked up the grass and the field. And Balak the son of Zippor was king of Moabites at that time. The king of the Moabites, they deal with witchcraft, obia. They have graven images. And that is what is happening in Jamaica. Graven images. They have raised this man to be bro God. And many of you, you need to do your research. You need to define what bro God, what is the definition for bro God. I saw a young lady giving the definition and declaring that Andrew Holness should have the third term because it is declared from the demonic realm. From the demonic realm. They want him to go back in to accomplish a demonic accomplishment.
Hey.
And many of you are supporting him in blindness. You're so blind. Warmington went to one of the meetings and he was drunk like a bat with rum. So it's a rum spirit that controls the Jamaica Labour Party. You don't see what happened? Every time that they have something, all of these eat, drink all manner of rum and they get drunk. And what they do, they initiate, they call the graveyard spirits. The people of Jamaica, listen. Dog eat no supper. If you don't get rid of these people and get rid of them and get them out of the Parliament House, because Jamaica is heading into serious destruction. I got a vision. It was 2 nights ago. I got a...
Listen, people, want to pay close attention. Listen to that vision there. Because you see, if I listen to all I prophet them and the prophetess them, there's a commonality amongst the warnings. You understand? It is quite clear. There's a commonality amongst the warnings from all I true prophet them of God. and the apostle them and the prophetess them. Wanna listen to that vision here where Apostle Peter Chambers have. You understand? Listen. Alright.
A vision, and I came up with such fear. At 8 point at Parliament House because Jamaica is heading into serious destruction. I got a vision. It was 2 nights ago. I got a vision, and I came up with such fear. A 8.5 magnitude earthquake hit Jamaica. Children were on the rebels, some were on the houses. People were crying and screaming. And listen, the cry and the scream was atrocious. Jamaica is heading into some serious destruction. And only God can save this nation.
The people that just come in, let me play that back again.
At 8.5, I got a vision. It was 2 nights ago. I got a vision, and I came up with such fear. A 8.5 magnitude earthquake hit Jamaica. Children were on the rebels, some were on the house.
Oh, let me speak about the earthquake because from last year, I tell you about that. From last year, different prophet and prophetess and apostle I've been talking about this big earthquake. Me even showing a news article, even on Nationwide. One of the professionals, the man say, yo, the way how the earthquake them are like rapid with due one big earthquake. You understand? Jamaica they on a fault line. We have to learn about fault line. Jamaica they on a fault line. This is one inactive volcano with the pan in Jamaica. You understand? Yes. So when the earthquake agitates the fault line and the fault line boomerang it back, at some point the boomerang will go bigger than where it lick it, we cannot shake it with. You understand? So when you hear the man warn about this big earthquake or tsunami, don't take it light. Because I know no stay now. Man, them telling about hurricane. I don't know. You no buy nothing put in our house. Sure, hurricane now come rotate. And then when Barrel come and stop everybody in their face, everybody has a ratty, them sorry, so they ain't listen. And this up man, that up. Well, be he warned. Because from last year, I warning about that something. You know? Or showing the people them we are warning about that something. So you see all I new subscriber that we have. May I tell you now, go and look at the tsunami and earthquake playlist. All of the details is there. All of the videos them. Full breakdown, me do a whole documentary. I'm showing you how plausible it is so we get a big earthquake. So I'm not just showing you what the prophet say and the apostle say. I'm showing you the evidence and the report them out there. The multiple earthquake them we are like. I'm showing you how much. Sister Karen, everybody, I'm showing you everything. Sister Karen was the one that actually sparked. That, you see me? Something wrong with that live, you know. That we find out. Because it look like the people them not see me. Hold on there. But it look like it freeze up. I'm gonna try it now. Few people in Bolo in our clips. So now see me now when I hear me now, because I look like I never when I hear me a while ago. Because I notice the number move from 100 and I go straight down to nothing. That don't make no sense. But anyway, listen again.
Jamaica is heading into serious destruction. I got a vision. It was 2 nights ago. I got a vision, and I came up with such fear. A 8.5 magnitude earthquake hit Jamaica. Children were on the rebels, some were on the houses. Wow. People were crying and screaming. Wow. And listen, the cry and the scream was atrocious.
Wow.
Jamaica is heading into some serious destruction. And only God can save this nation. This nation need to... And only God can save this nation.
Say that again.
And only God can save this nation.
Say that again.
And only God can save this nation.
Right.
This nation need to repent. And it is sad that the pastors are in it. When you see pastor coming out saying that stick to the evil that you know. How can we stick to the evil that we don't know?
Wow.
Minister Vaz said that you must stick to the evil. And ministers who said that they are called by the name of Jesus Christ telling you to stick to the evil that you know. Listen, we don't know no evil. We were not grown in witchcraft and hobia.
Exactly.
And use rum sprinkling pan car to call down graveyard spirit, ancestral spirit, spirit of the dead to control our sons and our daughters. The Bible said that you should have no other gods beside me. You should have no other gods beside me. And Jamaica is heading when you see the blatant witchcraft. Minister Vaz, you're just exposing yourself more and more. And there are more of you that will come out to expose yourself.
No, me want to know which one I own. Look on that the video there. I don't know say witchcraft them out. Tell me say, wanna look on that the video there and tell me say I know witchcraft them out. I throw a rump on the bus them. Pastor Peter Chambers never have to come tell you, know. Rune, sitting there, never have to come tell you say, a witchcraft them are working. So you know, say a year picnic them are going a bus. So parents don't have a responsibility. Don't have a responsibility for own a picnic. You must know what you do. If you're not okay with witchcraft, well, go ahead. Put your picnic in that danger, your business that. You understand? But if you are somebody that believes in a God and not the devil, and you not work witchcraft and you not support witchcraft, you're supposed to identify as a foolishness that are going on. And you don't want to have no part and lot with that. Because you can't mixing of them something. You feel me I deal with? In a real life. And you can't say none of the pastors them or the apostles they never want to know. Because every time something happen, disaster take place, and you not hear from the pastor, you say, but we don't hear from the church them, and the church them quiet and this and that. Well, you don't hear from the apostle. He has been very vocal for many, many years now. You understand? Him been not telling no what go on, him no hold back nothing, he no afraid to talk. In a business who want vex if they want vex, him don't care. Him just come tell you the word, tell you the vision, and he move on. Simple as that. If you let me say who have ears, let them what? Hear. And if they want to lock their ears, after them business that suffer the blurt not consequences. If you let me say? Okay, good. You remember good. That is it. Move on to the next thing. So as I said before, I don't know about the people if you don't know what go on with the I don't know if you don't know what go on with the something there. The update about the elections tomorrow with the police them. So listen to this.
The People's National Party wishes to draw attention to some troubling changes in the arrangements for election day workers, police, and the military who vote tomorrow, Friday, August 29th, 2025. It is normal for election day workers, members of the JCF and the JDF to cast their ballots ahead of the general elections. The party has received reports that a number of police officers assigned to non-geographic formations, for example, chaplaincy, narcotics, and the National Intelligence Bureau, have had their traditional polling stations changed to Kingston, despite having previously voted in rural parishes across the island for their entire careers. This arrangement means, for example, that officers who have consistently voted in places like St. James and Manchester must now travel to Kingston in order to exercise their constitutional right to vote. Many may be unaware of this change, and failure To pick this up early could result in their disenfranchisement. The PNP finds this deeply troubling. Those who risk their lives daily to serve and protect should not face unnecessary obstacles.
So, when you hear that, the St. James and Manchester, normally, the police, them in that area, they would have a polling station in that the area there, where they would have vote, right? But they move it to Kingston. So, the police, them want to vote at St. James and Manchester. I forgot go all the way to Kingston. Figure vote. Why would they move it to Kingston? Doesn't that look like a clear strategy to discourage people from vote because they know what time it is? They know what time it is, you know. So what them are going to do election day? Them are going to move the polling station them for the regular people them too. For cause confusion. What them are going to do? Eh? Yo, you can't tell me say this is a party that is confident about winning an election. You can't tell me say they're confident. Because if they're confident, them things would not happen. Over the years, the man them a vote at one polling station in them area. And now, the man them a go move it. You know how far St. James is from Kingston? You know how far St. James is from Kingston, man? Especially with them a bad road there. And if you have to take it toll, you have to pay more money. That means your money out of your pocket to go to your way if you go vote. Why would they do that? But you see, anything can happen in this Jamaica and this government, you know. Because a straight skullduggery them depend, you know. Because you have the EOJ and the office of the Prime Minister, you know. You feel what I say? So that tell you everything what you need to know. Everything what you need to know that tell you. Man, them terrible, man. Man, them not normal, man. Man, them serious. But you know, see, a long time I go up on Twitter. Long time I go up on Twitter. I go up on TikTok. I go up on TikTok first.
Or something. You have to have a unit of people that you trust. But the JLP, in this iteration, have created distrust around every unit. Once in a for JLP, you have PMP, you know. That's how the man them function, you know. We have never seen it. All people that talk about everybody stay the same. Go back to when you see this before.
Yo, you hear that? The man say, everybody say, the two party them I see him. But the man said, go back to when you ever see this before. Dang. Bars.
Everybody stay the same. When did a Prime Minister, before this, carry a national institution to court?
The Integrity Commission?
Is the first? First ever.
First.
Buster never do it. Siaga never do it.
None of them.
PJ never do it.
None of them.
Porsche never do it.
None of them.
First ever.
First.
You share never do it.
None of them.
This man is the first. When did a man come and say, we know how to find you? Virgin, the man them said things about PJ for 18 years. You ever seen them get arrested?
Nobody.
When you see politicians sue people so much.
The man ain't call PJ Batty, man. The man ain't call PJ all type of thing publicly. And no police never go dig them up under them blood clot bed. Sorry for your bad word. No police never dig them up under them bed. One man tell Jonas about him mother, the man and dig him up and feed him and victimize him. You think I quote on Wednesday, but me just say, this is tyrannical. This is dictatorship vibes. You understand? Just look on the style of leadership. If I that no want in our country, you know, a fool no business that.
Fool. To do anything you say them going to sue you.
Yeah, defamation.
Yeah, just to create fear. You know, from when this man say I sue me, I know me not get no letter. I want my service, you know, serve here, you know, because I want to sue him back, you know.
Yeah.
You understand? Come here and sue him if you can't pronounce Jamaica. You hear him say Jamaica, you say Jamaica, you know, I sue him for that. You understand? On behalf of all the English teacher, you know. Yeah. So the man them know what him say I sue him for, because I say, yo, listen, man, the money managed by this man, so if it thief, I him thief it. Whenever you manage it and the thief, bro, you have to tell me what I go with it. Yo, never sue. So what now I look a blogger, nobody want to do that, come and can't, but I go through that and next thing now. So I'm really just creating fear from comment. If you offer yourself for public consumption, how can you don't want public conversation? If a man really go violate and go far left, but if a man say, oh, Andrew, really bad word, how police are going to video you under your bed? If me arrest you, all the video and put up and is that a body cam? It's not, it's a purposeful.
That was a perfect interjection from the interviewer. Remember say no, them a fight against body cam, you know, right? But yet still then go video the youth on them bed. we tell Andrew honest about his mother in the pandemic. How funny is that? So you could have clearly see the intent. I did to send a message to everybody else. You understand? I want a statement they when I make. But guess what? We the people, me I remind you a statement, so don't forget, so when you go to the polling station them, you remember what kind of leader we have presently and what kind of leader we actually want. You understand? Not one thin skin leader. You know much people are foreign tell Donald Trump about him, this and him, that. Yo, a man can talk to Donald Trump in front and face like so with verbal words. He cannot pass and he tell him anything he want. No police now lock him up. Tell me I tell you that. Now, if you threaten him and threaten his life, at that the time they are going to go under one jail. You are going to go under one prison. But if you tell him about his mother and them something, they will not encourage nobody to tell nobody about their mother. No, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, freedom of speech is freedom of speech. So you can't abuse your power them way there against the citizens of Jamaica. And the citizens of Jamaica only need to remember, say Flight Green, I say shower, labor right for no movement there. And enough for only get charged. Enough for only get charged hundreds of thousands of dollars. For what? For goat, when you know for goat, for go look food. You understand me? I say for go party. When you know for party in a pandemic, enough for only get blight to, you know. Enough for only pay police. You understand? Because the police them wanna hustle hard in a pandemic. But I know for only go to court and I know for only get charged. You know how much they charge Flight Green? For no movement, the hamburger gathering and no mass? $0. You know what the DPP say? She not have nothing to do with that. She not have nothing to do with that. That the DPP say. So if you remember these things and don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, don't play no fool, don't fumble double. As a matter of fact, you know say, I believe say, well, I'm continue.
Example to the society. Talk about certain laws. Yeah. Can the government, the next government, say certain laws will have to update them? Well, some laws from the 1800s, like as $100. Yeah. Yes. Well, let me tell you one of them where we have immediately update, which the people don't recognize how it transformed the society. After slavery ended in 1833, but really in 1838. So the man said slavery got in and then had a period called amelioration. Treat them better for 4 years and then we have to teach them to be free. I don't know why you have to teach them.
Alright, you don't know everything about the plan to make everybody get them title. We can get them title for them land. We don't hear about that because them have a whole law with the 60-year thing where after 60 years upon the land, you can't get the land. So PMP carry that down to 25 years and you can't get the title for your land. And even if you're under 25 years, then we negotiate with you. And that me your leader say. You understand? So they want to increase home ownership and land ownership. You understand? Power to the people. Straight. Now, this is a man where me not really hear from a lot. Paul Buchanan, he run against Andrew Honest, a Feme constituency. So, a whole heap of things are going up there, but you don't really hear about it on the news. But if you go on TikTok, everything we're going on in Jamaica, they're on TikTok. Everything we're going in the street, right now, they're on TikTok. But you know, they're on news. So, I've never listened to this before. I'm come across it a while ago. I'm going to hear where Mr. Buchanan has said. Listen to this interview with Mr. Buchanan.
I could beat Andrew, but he's my friend, and for years ago when Porsche offered this, I didn't want to run this. And I have stayed away. People have asked me over the years to come here. But because I knew Andrew very well.
Sassy, what's up?
Some of your political history.
Well,
where should them where should them do tonight? Them give information on the Kroll report. What? So how they get information about the Kroll report? How them get that information there? Them release the information? How would they blur it now? They said to me. They release some information. They're not officially released. So how them get that information there? You know them money they easy, you know? But you know, Mr. Wayne Lonesome still in my ego, so you know it go. I got listen it, man. I got listen it.
Would have joined the party.
I got listen it later. Well, me I got be live, so when me done me live, me I got listen it, and then tomorrow me do a reaction to it. You see me?
At the lower level, late 70s. And then in 2008, in 2006-7, I ran for the selection in Central. And I won by perhaps the greatest amount of votes in the history of the party. I was denied, although I won. I won 406 delegates, and my 4 opponents, 3 opponents. Let me check back. That's 400. And they were all accomplished candidates. Kerry Wallace, Dr. Kerry Wallace. You had Dr. Watts, who was dead at the electrical party.
Like up alive, my people, like up alive.
You had people like Leonard Green.
What's my talk so slow?
And the other one was a deputy mayor, Paul West was a deputy mayor down here. So it was a pretty serious field. I being from Kingston, nobody gave me a chance. But I won the 27 years. People, because president down there, and a lot of people know him. I would have been the technical director at NIDA, who had placed a lot of microsector projects down there. I was also the past president of Green Football Club. Also, former leader Patterson had asked me to be the Pride program and upgrading what we call a beautification program, liquor hall, zinc fence and thing. And we would have dealt with all of the inner city of Salaman. So I had some president.
No, sir, this is our interview with Paul.
How old are you now if you don't ask?
I don't want to
No. I don't make it at that campaign. I'm referencing your age against your antecedents. Right? You're obviously older than Andrew, right? So why St. Andrew West Central? We're the leader of the Jamaica Labour Party and the Prime Minister of the country is running. Where, when you look at the political history of the constituency, you have Mullines division, which the PNP seems to control. But then you have the other 2 divisions where you don't seem to be making any headway, even though the turnout in the election is concerning.
I've listened to TikTok where people are actually living out here.
No. When I say headway, I mean
before you mean pride.
right.
Well, but it was an impossible seat.
Yeah, exactly. Your words not
I would have been summoned to a meeting with the leader.
One woman pastor lady, me.
I think at one executive meeting I had told the general secretary, somebody somewhere said,
them a move, them a do them work.
I could beat Andrew, but he's my friend, and I didn't want, for years ago when Bush I didn't want
Andrew did it so much years.
And I have stayed out. People have asked me over the years to come. But because I knew Andrew very well, we used to meet him. I was a president of Annika.
Thank you very much, sir. Free education, don't need.
And when I was working on the peace between Tivoli
because of that, because of the opportunity. My daughter looked at time when we make a
and the field down at railway wasn't anything like that.
Big work.
I would have been instrumental in the whole of the people who have
So let me jump in. Because it sounds to me like you didn't run against Andrew when he was a young politician. A new fight, maybe, even though he was, not good tutelage from the likes of
Well, I can stop with you. When your party leader asks you,
you just do it.
You do.
So
especially when he makes the case. And he has committed to be behind.
Yes, okay, fine. So is it that you have no aspirations to be in the Gordon House? You're just a placeholder?
No, man.
Tell me.
There is unfinished work. The work of a member of parliament must be transformation. I still have much to give. As you recall, I would have been the head of the Pride program where we did 58,000 lots of land, which again is unprecedented.
Paul, where are you with?
Despite all the brouhaha you hear about Pride, I would have been the earlier man in places like Oaklands before Pride and Pride. We would come there, pride myself and be part of that transformation, which put working class areas, Long Mountain and Karachi, all those places, and other places around the island. So
all of that is fantastic, Mr. Buchanan, but what are you telling the voters today that will let them come out on September 3 and vote for you over the president of the leader? I'm asking you now.
Yes, after 27 years.
I have a long run up, okay? So I'm asking you now, after 27 years, after everything you have given to the party, after all the disappointments, all the accomplishments, what are you promising to the voters in this constituency that will make them put their eggs beside their head over the leader of the Jamaican
This one is for the children.
Yes.
Our generation is here. We are not prepared in the Prime Minister constituency in Jamaica for the new technologies that are coming. We are at the backwater. So I will be a transformational member of parliament. I want to put an artificial intelligence and robotics institute at No Man's Land and West Bay Farm Road here.
You hear that? Man say I want to put an artificial intelligence institute in our constituency. That is transformational. Because the way how the world I go, you can't go around AI now. There's no way you can go around AI. At some point, it will reach you. That is transformational.
Andrew wants to put houses. Perhaps you get some votes for that. We have to change the culture and the meaning of this constituency. Children don't want to get a job or want to give this service. The stain of violence and gunmanship is a cycle of poverty.
Yes.
One police station out of it and before me after 27 years. With a few houses 7 years and a 2.
Want to hear that? Record stands. One police station building in a constituency and couple house. That the man get to the constituency, you know, after 27 years. No, me could have done our community. Our political party are running community. I don't know. All the people them over here on the two sides, PNP and JLP. What wrong with you? Something wrong with you, know? First of all, let's see all the area they gonna have water. Yo, if me vote in this a party or this a 4 year, I'm gonna get no water. And next party me a 14, you know. And if them not give me no water, me a 14 in the next party, you know. Somebody have to do something, brother. Water alone. Just that the basic thing there. If you can't give me that in my pipe, me not voting for you. You can't give me no promise. Me love water. You can't give me no promise, brother, and I fulfill that. Trouble, you can't tell me nothing to vote for you again. Someone want to know a place them where have water for 30 years, 40 years, 50 years. Every year on the vote for either JLP or PNP consistently. I want to do it. You can't do that this, brother. If you not work, you got to go. You got to go. You got to go. You mad? What's the blouse and skirt? Man, don't have to change at the culture there. This a season that have to change. That me I tell you no.
For his support.
No diabetes around here. I must be mad.
Not in the Chinese school. If you talk about the Chinese school, you're talking about
after 27 years, one police station and some house.
And the
crazy.
Vilification of Michael Manley.
Place are still garrison.
The irony.
You they still take up gun.
The JLP
and
that has benefited from that.
Yo, a joke.
Courageous and principled step that he did in 1972. So, I see myself as transformational. I will establish robotics at this school here.
Oh no! So he wanna go AI. He wanna go AI at one school. I know him about robotics at one next school. That brother you know. And in fact say him operate 2 schools after 9 months and being in the opposition, and the people them are got the school them for free in Andrew Owens constituency. Ding ding, we said I see it there. It's gonna be a surprise. It's gonna be a surprise.
It is not intended to be just reopened after 15 years that we scrape along with Rootstone Hart, who is the Reverend Rootstone Hart. She's the candidate, the Olympic division that will be running us. And one of the solid partnerships of my lifetime, we put our resources together and fix this. She's a wonderful soul, a very caring person. So this will be a basic school and robotics center after school to lift it.
A basic school and robotics center. So basically the youth them will get opened up like in China to them type of technology they and know it all from an early age. A basic school and robotics. Sir, you know exactly what you are doing. You know what you're doing. When the man say him transformational, him not lying. He is not lying. Look at the cultures that are growing at a fast level economically and actually is a world power. Education, they are the center of it. Meanwhile, we there at Jamaica and the people them can't read. Most of them when they come out of school, the reading levels then down. China have a pity them from them at 3, 2, 1. I play around with certain things. You feel me I say? By the time them are 10, brother, them are genius. Them a build this and them a build that to be a scientific project. And them think they have to expose the youth them from early. You have to expose the youth them from early to certain type of education. Because me hear Damien Crawford say this. And he give Rural Read credit, Rural Read from the JLP. He say a Rural Read in here from. I'm a rate Damien Crawford for that because he's a man who love the people and credit same way. Whether or not me support them, yo, if you make me learn this, I'm going to say you make me learn this. So I rate the man for that. The man saying hear one thing from Real Read and he stick with him. The man say between 0 and 1,000 days of a baby life, that's how brain development happen. So yes, if you facilitate brain development, you have to train the brain. So depending on what you do to a child or where you teach a child between 0 and 1,000 days in their life, it will make them either have an IQ of 200 or an IQ of 0 or somewhere in between. You feel what I deal with? So you can get a super genius who is an inventor or a creator, a surgeon, a doctor, engineer out of that child by having the right practices for brain development between 0 and 1,000 days of them type of thing that transformational when you talk about building a country. Education have to be at the center. So when you see education system fail, you no have to look on them something they can't just batten the eye and talk about say una vote with party and either. You have to vote with policy and right plans and execution. And that you have to vote for. You don't rate to the youth them. You don't want to the youth them shine like a diamond. You don't want to the youth them grow to be best they can be and make you proud and this up on the world stage and you say, yo, my son, that no man, my daughter, that no man. Because why? The right structure for education in our country. Come on, man, do better, man. This a man at the pump point. This a man at the pump point.
We started a program in the school, Center Vision 2050.
What?
We assemble the bright yes. And they will give back, we give them scholarships. I've been able to find about 800,000 close to what he didn't. So we one boy have 11 points. He's doing medicine.
What? Wait, no. No, we're not going to pass that.
They will give back, we give them scholarships. I've been able to find about 800,000 close to what he didn't. So we one boy have 11 points. Give back. We have brilliant students here. I put up restarted a program in Westwood Center for Vision 2050, where we assemble the brightest and the best. And they will give back, we give them scholarships. I've been able to find about 800,000 close to what he didn't. So we one boy have 11 points. He's doing medicine.
So then give out scholarship to some youth in the area. And the deal is this. Listen to me, when I get to understand what the man is saying. They give out some scholarship to some youth in the area. So the deal is this. Them have to come back and give back like how they got. So One of the youth them a benefit from the scholarship. Get 11-1. And he miss our? What him say, our? Hold on, let me hear that again.
I've been able to find about 800,000 close to 100 football. He didn't. So we one boy have 11 ones. He's doing medicine.
All right. So the youth have 11 ones in a CXC, and him a do medicine now. So when that the youth they done with the medical, studies, him a go come back now in I see him community where him get the benefit for get the scholarship, so that he can matriculate to go into college, and him a go teach you them free. Him a go give back in time in a service for the education that was paid for. He still a go work, obviously different, he not go get all in time, but that a one good cycle for get the youth them in the ghetto for actually get good education. So you pay for some of them, and them same when they come back and teach other youth them in our program. If you keep that the cycle they going, brother, 10 year, 15 year, a ball game, when I look on the quality of education of the youth them, you think you man them gonna talk about take up gun on them something in a ghetto? When them get them the type of opportunity that they can flag off and them thing there. You have to just give them opportunity, brother. So my brightest youth then I get an opportunity now while they say I've got to take up gun and then fuck with it. Again, sorry for you bad, but me have to keep it real today. I swear. Them thing a solid blurt not argument with this man here come with and plan, and him actually I do it already. Him done set the foundation. So what you gonna tell me say? You then at this community do him there and I vote for him? Hey, wanna do the right thing. Wanna do the right thing.
Transformation in the sense that we will change the culture, the psyche, and the social journey of this constituency.
And you know me like, you see a lady where a film right on, she's a pastor. I like that.
That is really not known for the violence, the stage, the non-conforming.
Why violence, brother? Lord have mercy.
That have become a line of garages. People work hard, they play by the rules. They want to see them property go up, and over the years, that is gone. There's nothing to left for the child. You come out the gate of the garage. If you drive through the upper pass, where the civil servants, you will see what is happening. The Prime Minister, every year, 5 years, and even 27 years, one police station. And so, we want to change all of that. We want to literate. None of the schools here is prepared for the technology of the future. In 3 years, you can buy a robot off a shelf. Where are our children? Where are our children?
Exactly.
In all of that. We have failed.
You hear that? A man say, walk one mile and big up yourself. Patrick, what you say? The man say in 3 years, you can buy a robot off a shelf. Where is Jamaica in that production? Where are we? Are we making robots out here? Is there even, there was a promise from this government that the Chinese would make 3 STEM schools in Jamaica. It has not materialized. I don't know about one on the way building, much less one complete. 3 STEM school, the man them promised, said the Chinese them are gonna make. And I was like, yes, that is a good plan. Because I understand where we're like, it's all about AI and robotics, bro. We have to in that they field there. Man, we are cut grass, I go get obsolete, brother. I be a robot, I go do all type of different job. You're not gonna have them the job. There are some job where you see people they on scaffold way up in the sky, and robot I go do them something there, brother. Cause them I go pre safety and anything there, and then if something go happen to you on the job, you go sue the company. The man they not gonna use people no more. People have got to get creative from. That's why you have to lift up your education. So when I see education system, I feel again, we cannot allow it to continue how it has been going for the last 9 years, almost 10 years. And if you really look deeper in our education system, outside of the corruption, rural read and all of them, where allegedly siphon off money from the pity them money and them something there, which is, it should be a cardinal sin. You're supposed to go up on the gallows for that. Hang them. If you find them guilty, just hang them. How wicked can you be if you're a thief and they pity them? And they pity them in future. Just hang them, brother. If you find them guilty, just hang them. And I'll be PMP or JLP, just hang them, brother. Just hang them. I'm not business, brother. I'm not partial. Any one of them, hang them. That's my thing there. You can't thief from the youth them, brother. You thief milk from the unborn baby and the baby with it on the breast. You mash up with future, brother. You don't mean the country no good. There's a traitor. Anybody who thief from the education system is a treason you commit. Straight up. No apology, bro. The man if you them, brother. That if you bring back any about them people.
Central center to take on the coming technologies. See what? No equipment for robotics. Penwood, high school, none. DuPont, primary, none. Mona Prep, Peter and Paul, Makila, Kiamkia, 2 different worlds. They are prepared. They are going forward like the children in China. What is happening to the children here?
Yes.
Politicians concentrate too much on winning and losing and cultivate this. That is good. And I do a little of that. I do a lot of that, to be honest. I have to find strategies to win. I'm not foolful. But we must also have a vision of where we want to. And I have a vision of changing this place by changing the schools. That's the first thing.
Yes.
Preparing them for the future. No equipment is there.
Yes.
You can re-interview at any one of the schools. The high school at Penwood, the parents are literally sending them children to school. They don't even know what is happening. You get some liberal arts and other good results. Technology future, we need looted. Since it's looted in Jamaica, we don't move fast.
True.
And thank God you have a campaign. Some of them. So that is what I want to lift the technology level here, to make the place not just safer but kinder and gentle. None of my colleagues come here though. I cannot tell them to come for a walk with me. Nobody wants to see about toy and gunmen, and that is all. We want to change the complexion of the
True, culture.
A place where education, the primacy of education is at the front. Nothing else important. That is garbage. That is where it should be at. Many MPs in the last long 4, 5, 6 terms. What is
sleep when I sleep.
We build a new town in Rockham. From a little outpost when you're coming from Ocean, you drive through there. It takes 5 years to go down Reddit's. We build the highway up Giant Naki out there from Reddit's police station out there. Pass through Rockham, fix the road going to Parks Road, and the rest is history. We have 5 plazas out there now. I fixed the school up there, put a good chairman. We did a lot of things. And I'm proud of my work there.
As you should. But my final question to you, Mr. Buchanan, all the transformation that you and the vision that you have for the constituency, 90% of them you can only do from the inside.
To victory?
Yes.
All right,
can
so
you
come back to your question.
Yes.
Because go to numbers.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to hear problems. I'm not going to review some of this.
Okay.
For years, we have underperformed. Mullines division is the biggest division, one of the biggest divisions in the country. It has approximately 3,000 more votes than the Olympic division, which is strong. Wellness is strong. Civil right, and there is some poignancy there. Civil right would have been a PMP bastion in the past. It is named after one of our founding fathers, William Civil Right. And somewhere along the line, after a long line of solid, I have to choose my words carefully. I don't want to offend anybody. Let's say the quality of leadership has gone down. Patrick Roberts would have tried, but with little help. Because as I said, I'm suffering from something. Nobody comes here. But remember the great days of people like H.A. because David Parliament went. We have lost 5 times. 6 times if you put in warrant after warrant break. We hold this one and we come to. So there has been a dispiriting effect on the comrades. They don't believe you can win. They don't believe over the years. And as it went on, Patrick suffered from that. You lose 1 time, you lose the PMP. Is that fault? They allowed him to run 5 times. And he wasn't getting any help. So you don't win. So comrades believe that we can't win, so they don't turn up. Nobody looked at the numbers. You have 8,000 votes down in Civil Right. And Wallace has used the power of the purse, and he has taken over Civil Right. So he has Olympic. So what I had to do, put all of them on the team. We have to up our game. Okay? Malines alone can win this.
Malines alone can win the seat.
What?
The highest vote and roll is 8,500. They have 13,500.
So we're going to bring out the people not voting.
We're bringing out all of them. All of them. And the polls will show it. Any honest vote. That's them about some JP internal poll watch. Me and him Nick at me. He at 50.1. Me at 49.9. Maybe they didn't want to tell you.
But that's but even that number is impressive.
Yes, so, all right. But you would have seen it. Yes. But, so, it will be a rending down here. We are gonna fight with everything we have. We have brought lift up back civil right. We have given them hope. With our plans for the future, with our plans for the children. And we have an excellent councillor candidate in this division.
Yo. Damn. Mr. Paul Buchanan said that one section has 13,000 plus votes. And it alone can win the seat. So the strategy is to get every comrade to vote in that area. Damn. Boy, I tell you, boy. It's gonna be epic. It's gonna be historic. That's all I know. It's gonna be historic. Yo, hear me I say, me I go live again. Me I go live 9 o'clock for the debate, the great debate between the leaders. Future Prime Minister of Jamaica, next Prime Minister of Jamaica, Mark Jefferson Golding, and outgoing Prime Minister, Andrew Holness. It's going to be epic, ladies and gentlemen. So see you at 9 p.m. for that debate. You know, there's supposed to be a conference going on somewhere, I believe, today, but I don't know if them are do a live on Facebook. I don't know if them are do a live I don't know. I'm not going to stress it today, but I figured that they did not want to take the people's attention from the debate, so them not streaming it. Let me check BOJ TV. Hold on there. Let me check BOJ TV. Check BOJ TV. Yeah, I don't see anything on BOJ TV, not even the debate. So, yeah. See you guys later on Bolo VNR 2.0. Marlon, may I tell you, it's deep. Mr. Buchanan he's a very experienced politician, you know. I don't know if you guys heard at the first part, he said that Andrew is his friend. He know Andrew long time, and him say him never want to run against him because of that. And the PMP has been wanting him to go into that constituency for a while. But Marky G say time come, and him have to answer a call. So it a go serious. It a go serious. Yo, it a go serious, man. May I tell you, whole heap of surprise I go on, brother. Whole heap of surprise I go on. Whole heap of people I go. Some people I go drop down, you know, literally. Heart attack, stroke. Cause them a take it thing to one level, you understand? Cause them a worship people. So when the result then come out, them a go have a heart attack, man. May I tell you. You go hear about it. So reporter go come out in the news, you go say, but Bolo didn't say it, believe. I don't mean for say it. The apostle say it first, a long time I talk about it. Apostle Peter Chambers, a long time I tell you, say some of them are going to take it to heart, brother. May I tell you, them are going to take it to heart. You know what I mean? Because they operate from a spirit of hatred. You know? And it's unfounded hatred, a manufactured hatred. Because Mark Golding don't do them nothing, you know? Mark Golding never run the country. Mark Golding never take the money from out of them pocket. Mark Golding never mash up the education system. Mark Golding never mash up the hospital them. Mark Golding never do that anywhere sitting there. Right? And they hate the man. Because in white. That is the only reason some of them hate him. But judge a man by his character and not the tone of his skin. You remember when they wanna judge we by the tone of his skin because we're black? Well, the black people them now judge the white man them by the tone of them skin. So we have reverted. We have reverted to the dark ways of the white man. And now we hate the white man. You understand? So we have to pray for them. We have to pray for them. But big up Peter Chambers, I had to go live about this. Again, guys, the tsunami, the earthquake. Alright, please do not take that lightly. Store up on food, pray, ask God for guidance, store up on water. And I'm mostly asking God for guidance and protection. Alright, they say that because a 8.5 to 9 point something earthquake in this local Jamaica, yeah? You can just imagine. You man say some him see picnic on the dirt and rubble and you see people on the house, a whole house, they upon them like, brother, earthquake is not a normal thing, bro. Believe. So just pray. Pray. That's my time. See you guys later at 9 p.m. Peace and blessings in. I'm out. What is under my nose? I'm out. What we do with bad mind, get them out.